afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another episode of Grown Folks Talk. I am your host, B, and you already know I'm representing Detroit, Michigan. All right, so let's get into it. This is the viral situation that happened over the weekend. We're going to watch 3 short clips, and then we'll break it all down. Don't forget to like and subscribe.
Yo, this man just hit me in my face with a brick, and all these black men just watch, and they don't give a fuck. Yeah, this man hit me, fucking grabbed a rock, and he hit me in my fucking face because I would have given him my number. And all y'all just fucking watch. Y'all see that shit? Y'all see that shit? What y'all do? I want y'all to be a man. I want y'all to be a man and fucking do something. Y'all gonna let a man hit me in my face? Man, fuck all y'all niggas. Have I ever done to anybody in my life to deserve this? I never did anything in my life to hurt anybody. Literally, a man asked me for my number. I said no, and he picked up a brick in front of so many men and was like, "What you gonna do?" And I told all these men, like, "Yo, why this man got a brick on my face?" And he's holding a brick, and all these niggas is watching, and nobody does nothing. And he hits me in my face, and then they all just watch, and they let that nigga get in a car. How is this okay? This is what y'all doing to women? I hope every black woman is kissing another black woman, because we are the innate protectors and the providers. We protect societies, we protect communities with our intellectual property, with our lived experiences, with our breast milk, with our bodies. We're the ones. And the 2. Bitch, not even the 3. Because men are not providers and protectors, not innately, because they only protect what they possess. But we protect everybody, and we provide, baby, okay? So I hope you catch a girl tonight, because I hope I do. Ew. And don't forget, before there was feminism, it was lesbians who were living those lives without worried about niggas. Like, they were not worried about niggas. They were decentering men. So before there was feminism, there were lesbians. Hey, excuse me, thank you.
I hope y'all heard that last clip.
A few moments later.
What have I ever done to anybody in my life to deserve this?
All right, y'all know how we do over here at Grown Folk Talk. Let's break it all down. First of all, let's talk about how, I don't know if y'all saw it because it was so short. As a matter of fact, let me run it back one more time.
Don't you ever fuck with me on a thing ever again.
Y'all see that?
A few moments later.
What have I ever done to anybody in my life to deserve this?
All right, so I rewinded that one back so you could see her slap that random white guy with the glasses. So apparently this is what this young lady does. I don't know her name. Only thing I know about her is they say she's Somalian. Okay, so she's from Africa. That's all I know. She goes around slapping, I heard white men, the clips I saw was only white men, right? Slapping them in the face. But you saw her slap this particular white man. That's why I played it again. All right. Then she's saying she's never done anything to anybody to deserve this. You know, we're going to keep it real because we're grown. You can't go around putting your hands on anybody. That particular gentleman didn't hit her back from what we saw. I don't know who picked up the brick and did what they did to her. According to her, the guy did it and then got in the car and drove off. Let's talk about the beginning of the video. Calling guys the N-word. Most guys are not feeling that. She talked about being into women. A lot of men feel like they don't need to protect random women anymore because women are so disrespectful towards them. Women are so masculine. Women are so stubborn and don't do what men say. They don't want to protect random women, okay? It was wrong. Let me say that. A man, in my opinion, shouldn't really be hitting a woman. There are circumstances, because I have boys, right? And men are not women's punching bags. But in most circumstances, you know, it shouldn't really be anybody should be putting their hands on anybody. Her going around slapping random white guys in the face, maybe this is her karma, if you will. I don't know. I think it's very unfortunate that what the man did to her with the brick. I think that's very unfortunate. To me, it goes to show the day and time that we're living in. But I also know that you can't go around slapping people and expect nothing to happen to you.
That crazy bitch out there again.
You have to have a hell of a sense of entitlement to think that you can go around recording yourself slapping random men and thinking that nothing was going to happen to you. Again, I don't know who returned the favor. If it was one of the gentlemen she had been going around slapping in some sort of attempt to go viral, or in fact, it was someone who allegedly tried to, riz her up or spit game, holler at her, and she declined. I personally think it's more to the story. And I know that women viciously and disrespectfully reject men unnecessarily. Women look down on men, and that's why a lot of men don't even approach women anymore. So, I don't know the specifics. I was not there. I know hitting a woman with a brick is wrong, and I know her going around slapping random men in the face is wrong. Okay? Let's talk about bringing other people into your drama. Let's talk about how she was going off on the random guys that was there because they didn't do anything. Let me say this. When people out in the world have altercations in 2023, most people are not going to intervene. They don't know what's going on behind the scenes. People don't want to risk their lives for random women. Those days are pretty much over with, especially if you present yourself as masculine. Some pose the question, where is your man who was supposed to protect you? But we're thinking maybe you don't have a man because you were spewing all this feminism and same-sex stuff. Talking about women are the real protectors and men aren't protectors unless it's theirs. To go back to my point I made a few minutes ago. My husband's going to protect me. I'm not going to be out acting a fool either. Is he going to protect a random woman? The type of husband I have, he would. But there was an incident where I did have to tell my husband, you can't just run around running in behind random women because you don't know the full story. And you don't want to have a life-changing situation where you're taken from your family and behind somebody else's foolishness. If you rock with me, you already know I'm down for my people, male, female, and our children. I'm down for my community, but I'm not down for anybody, male or female, throwing their life away to defend someone and you don't even know the whole story. You got to know what you're getting yourself into. All right. So the men who didn't defend her, that she got mad at and called the N-word after the fact, because they were kind of, I don't know if you could hear them, but they're like, well, what do you want us to do? She's like, I want you to be a man. Like, what does that mean? The guy's already gone. Just imagine if you walk outside of a building and a man hit a woman with a brick. You don't know what started that. And you could find yourself in trouble running in behind this type of situation. Again, I think the man was wrong for hitting a woman with the brick. And I also think the woman was wrong for going around slapping men in the face. All right. Let's talk about talking crap about men, then wanting them to defend you. Y'all know how people do. People gonna go on the internet and pull your resume, right? The police and the government do it when you catch a case, and regular people do it once you go viral. And so the clips that you saw, people pulled them from her social media, and they're like, look at how you act. Why would a man defend you? Basically, these men were in the right to not defend you because look at all the issue was saying about men. You can't talk about men in one breath and then have these high expectations of men in another. Men are tired. And I know a lot of people don't want to hear it, but men are just fed up. They're fed up with the women, specifically women here in America. That's why I wanted to bring out that point about her being Somalian, because I know a lot of men feel like they can go overseas and find more feminine, submissive women. And who knows, she might have been raised in the States. I don't know. But the point is, men are tired. This is not what they want to defend. They don't want to defend a loudmouth woman who's twerking out in public. Men don't want to, random men at that, don't want to come to the defense of a woman who's slapping random guys and getting up in a man's face. There's a way to decline a man. I've been on this earth almost 40 years, and I've never had a man do anything this vicious to me, but I also know how to respectfully decline. I know how to treat a man with respect. And I'm not saying I'm better than this young lady, but I don't get off on rejecting men. And that's something I learned. A lot of women enjoy disrespectfully, savagely rejecting men. They get off on turning men down. They look down on men. How dare he try to talk to me? Look at me and look at him. Y'all gonna learn.
All right, all right, all right. Gonna learn today.
So, ladies and gentlemen, violence is never okay. I think we all know that. Everybody needs to keep their hands to themselves. We learned that as children. Our mothers taught us that. So, whatever drove this man to do this to this woman is very sinister to me, you know, for a man to do that. But, you know, we only got a piece of the story. I'm sure the man's not going to come out of hiding and give us the backstory on what happened here. So, hopefully everything ends well with this young lady, that she doesn't have any permanent, you know, lifetime issues in behind, you know, what happened to her. But hopefully she also learns a lesson that you cannot go around slapping random men in the face, I don't care how gently, and thinking that it's okay, you know. And for all the people who want to come for me, you know, or who disagree, and respectfully disagreeing is perfectly fine, but again, what he did was wrong. But mostly everybody believes in karma, right? Did you not see there's so many videos of her going around slapping men? So it's like maybe this was her, you know, her karma. You know, you reap what you sow, right? And again, I don't know who's the one who did this to her, but my point that I'm trying to make is, if you want to be treated like a lady, you got to conduct yourself as a lady. There's a way to reject a man and not try to snatch his pride and ego and embarrass him. If that was really the case, this was all over a simple rejection, because I know how some of y'all roll. But this has been another episode of Grown Folk Talk. Please like, subscribe, share the content, and don't forget to give me a comment down below and let me know what you got to say about this situation. Until next time, I'll see y'all in the next one.